Welcome back to the WordPress training. So today we're looking at WordPress. How do I install? What are the benefits of using WordPress? So what is WordPress? WordPress is an highly customizable open source software that has a lot of plugins. It's written in PHP and runs on MySQL database. A lot of companies are using WordPress, including CNN on air personality blogs uses WordPress. So how do I get my hands dirty? What benefit of WordPress? Well, one, it is free. Secondly, it is an open source. Then thirdly, it has a large community of developers that uses the WordPress. We have a lot of plugins. The software is free, easy to use, and controls in your hands. While the software free is an open source, but however, we have some paid plugins, paid themes, and so on and so forth. WordPress is easy to use. The interface is simple as your email interface, as Microsoft's Word interface. So it is not a brainer. It's what you see is what you get. Very flexible. So look at one of the major advantage of WordPress. Number one, it is search. There is what called search engine optimization. WordPress is search engine ready because it has a structure that's compliant to the search engine. It makes crawling of your site easier. So we'll be looking at how do I install WordPress. You can install WordPress on your local hosting or on a paid web hosting or on the cloud, whatever case is. So basically today we're looking at the WordPress from WordPress.com. So quickly, we're going straight to the WordPress.com. So if you're here, just type www.wordpress.com. Are we there? Okay. So just type www.wordpress.com. So I'm going to show us how to set up your WordPress account. So there are various ways. You can also have WordPress installed on your own local host or domain host. That will be our practical for tomorrow's class. So ensure to join us tomorrow class where we look at the advanced style of installing WordPress. So are we there? Hello class, are we there? I'm still waiting for a response from other students. Hello. Okay, so you click on start your website. So this is the interface that you will have to start your website. So I'm just going to put in my email address in here. Then you can choose the user's name, can call it Training Afrique. You can choose your password here. And input any password you want to input here. So system asks you, you can create your account or you can continue with Google. So I'm going to click on continue with Google account. So there are various ways you can actually set up your account. So I'm going to pick my Google account here. It still asks you that, is it for blog, is it for business, is it for professional service, is this an online store? So for in this case, I can say professional service. I can say for business to promote products and services. So I can click there. Then some asks you, is it for travel agency, real estate agents, restaurants, cameras and photography, digital marketing, or website designer? So for the sake of our training, I'm going to select fashion designer. I'm going to click continue. Then it comes up with a very beautiful interface. So you can see different interface about us, get in touch, and so on and so forth. So I can come over here and click continue. So to tell us about your business name, I can say Afrique Boutique. So now you can observe that as you are typing, it gives you an interface of what you can see on your laptop and also on your phone. So you can see that the website interface is responsive. So for example, if you move here, you can see the look and feel on your mobile phones. Okay, so I click on continue. The same asks you, enter your business name or some keywords that describes it to get started. Now this is preparing your site for search engine crawling, search optimization. So I'm going to ask you, do you also have a domain? You already have a domain, you can also link the domain to it, or you can have a subdomain under WordPress.com. So for the sake of our training, I'm going to click fashion. I'm going to click Africa clothing. So here the system tells you, okay, fine. You can say fashion African clothing or Afrique fashion. So I'm going to click here and say Afrique Boutique. So and I say okay, select. So we're going to select this free one for the meantime. So some says, okay, pick a plan that is right for you. So we have the $4 per month, $80 per month, $25 per month, and $45 per month. Now for the sake of our training, we are clicking start with a free site. It tells you, hooray, your site will be on. So this is the basic when you are trying to use WordPress.com free hosting plan altogether. So here you can create your tagline. You can say try it. So what is my tagline? I can say your one stop African clothing line. Then our time is +1 etc. For those in West Africa, I can click all done. So I can click launch sites. So I'm going to click save. So let's go down and see What else do you can change your footers credit here, and so on and so forth. So first of all, you can go to home. We are at home page. Give me a minute. Okay. So begin to look at what to set up, how to make the look and feel good. So you can see this is the look and feel of the site. So the next thing we'll look at is how do I um, render the site to look more unique. So that we're going to look at right away. So we have a called feature image. It allows you to set up image here that will be featured on your own page. Your permanent link, this is what we have here. You can actually right click and open a new tab. So we've created our first site. So this becomes an assignment. How do we make this site looks beautiful? How do we launch the site? Now, before you launch the site, it's very important that you ensure that your graphics, your content are up to date and as per client requirement if you're actually given a job by client. Now, when you're designing a website, it's very important that you also understand what we call branding. Branding is what makes the site unique. The website is an ambassador of your business. It's an ambassador of the services and products you provide that you want the world to know you about. So it's very important that we understand the concept of branding when we are designing a website. So we'll quickly look at how we can quickly wrap up some one or two design one or two. Let's look at the user interface, and before we launch the site, let's look at some site checklist. So here, this is a permanent link. The feature image, if you have to put something there, you put something there. Then except if you want to put some except there, is done. Then allow comment for you want people to comment on your pages, your posts. That is done here. Now using the WordPress.com also has some limited it also has some limitations there. So I'm going to show you in the next class a full hosted WordPress solution. So I'm going to move in here and click publish. So I'm going to click launch the site. So it's going to ask you, fine, are you good to go? This is different domain name you can choose from and the amount to be paid. Likewise, if you have your domain also, you can also actually point your domain to wordpress.com. But for now, we're skipping purchase. So continue with your free site. So this web address is now public. So you can pick the site from any. I'm going to use another browser. I'm going to use my Opera browser. So I'm just going to quickly type here. Sorry, a minute. So you can see so the system tells you we use cookies and everything. This is very important for those who are in the European Union, whereby it comes compulsory that you tell your users that you're using cookies and how do you use your data. So now what is website responsiveness? Now website responsiveness is just a description of how the website render itself depending on the size of the screen of your device. So for example, if my screen is of this nature, you observe that the system has rendered the website to look like a mobile website. So now was gone are those days where you have to design the website for the mobile device, website for your laptop separately. Nowadays, you don't have to design anything separate. Just ensure that the technology you're using to build your website is responsive. So that is the beauty part of it. So it reduces the time of development for designing different website for different devices. So this is how it's going to look when you are logging in via your mobile phone. Very easy. So it allows the developer to focus on other aspects, other functionality, rather than really struggling to um, designing different interface for the same website. So any question before I proceed? So any question? So this is how we create our port, our website through WordPress.com. This is absolutely free. Just click on my site here. Then same takes you back to the interface, the back end. So we have under the design, we have customize and theme. Under the tools, we have the plugins of the import, export, marketing, earn, activities. Under the manage, you have the domain, the people, and the setting. So I'm going to quickly go back to the first part. Here we have the plan. Our plan is free plan because it is on WordPress.com subdomain. Then we have pages. So here we can add new pages. How do I add pages to my site? For example, you can come and click add new. I want to add about us or contact us page. So I click on the page. So it's going to give you different interface, different platform. So here, I'm adding a template page that's going to show my theme. Are we together? So the system shows you an interface of what it's going to look like, a preview of what it's going to look like when you apply the theme. So I click use theme template. So with that, I come here. You can now begin to select the images, the pictures. Very easy, like your Microsoft Word. Just click. You don't need to actually cram code like, oh, to bold is B, to italics is U and I, and underline is U. No, things have become easier. So if you're a content developer, WordPress is best for you. So even though you have little or no development knowledge or HTML knowledge or PHP knowledge, you can still use WordPress. I can still design a professional looking site with WordPress. So here I'm going to say, okay, this is this guy, oh, this lady, this is, I've changed the title to the CEO. So I can just actually click edit and type the CEO of the firm. You can see, you can bold it, you select and bold, just like you have in Microsoft Office. You can also put it in an italic format as the case is. So life is beautiful. Align the text to the left, align text center, align text to the right. So it's all your choice. Then you begin to type in and put in whatever you want to put in there. Then the next, you can also click on the picture, and then can allow you to determine how you want to align the picture, either to the left or to the right. Currently, the picture is aligned to the left. I can actually align to the right. Very easy. Then also, you can edit the media, you can change, you can upload, and so on and so forth. For example, I can come and click add new media, can quickly go into my system, go to my pictures, for example. Just type Babatunde here. I'm trying to look for so let's I'm putting my picture in here. And I click insert. That's all. So very easy to move, and so on and so forth. So here I'm done with this, and I click publish. Say yes, publish. So I'll tell you the team is live right now. Okay, so then next I can also view the page here. So you observe that I have two pages here. Okay, copy my link here, come over here, so I click type in the website. You can see here can also actually move. When click here, the system also allows you to determine what menu I want the architecture of your menu to look like. So quickly going to look at that. Let's add one more page, then we'll close this right away. So I'll go back to my home page. I have two pages here. I'm going to add contact us page, and that's all. Then we'll move to the menu, the structure of the menu. So here I'm looking for my contact. So here, so I just click. I'm going to use the template as it is. Okay, good. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to click publish. Then let's move straight. This is for the posts. If you want to start adding posts, blogs into the site, this menu allows you to upload more images, multimedias into the system. This allows you to determine what comments should be approved, should reflect, what comment you treat as spam or as trash. Then quickly we are going to quickly look at how do I customize my WordPress page. So we have what called the site identity. Okay, so here it allows you to create your logo. You can create your logo from here, determine what the heading should look like and the tagline and so on and so forth. So we are going to quickly stop the class now and go for a practical assignment. We now have a practical class right now, so we could actually see how far we have been following up. So thank you so much and do have a lovely day. Okay.